welcome back to my channel. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I don't know. I don't have a whole bunch of alcohol left for this cup because I guess everybody's afraid of the corona cooties, and I couldn't find any at the store. But I have a little bit. I can get started even if I can't finish the cup. I, of course, cannot find my paintbrushes, so I'll just make do with what I could find, because who knows where I put them, you know, whatever. So I have a prepped cup. It's been washed and sanded and washed and spray painted. I think it's called heirloom white. I was out of white, but it doesn't matter. This should work just fine. And, oops, sorry. Today we're going to use, they're all Tim Holtz, lettuce, willow, salmon, pink sherbet, and I want to try a little bit of sandal in there. So, clean out my brush a little bit. Obviously it was dirty. So, I don't know how this is going to go recording this one, because I have to blow on the ink, and that might be a little obnoxious and annoying. So we'll see. Okay, so start with a little bit of, this is willow. Okay, just gonna put a little drop, and then I'm gonna put ink on it. I mean alcohol, and then I'm gonna blow it just gently. That's why I don't use a can of air. It blows too rough, too hard. Just add a little bit of alcohol to wherever you want to lighten it up. I'm going to put a little bit of salmon now. Put a little bit right there. Blowing it a little. Let's try a little bit of lettuce. Kind of blow it in the direction that you want it to go as well. Try, if you want to try and control where it's going on you. So I want to try sandal. I don't think I've tried this with one of these cups before. I don't know how it'll look. little quiet today. Probably because my husband dubbed me the awkward cup lady. It's true. It's okay. I just wiped it off because I didn't want it going down there. Usually I use a bigger brush and it'll cover more surface at one time. I hope the sound of me blowing on the cup isn't too annoying. If it is, I apologize. But I have to make the cup. Can't help it. I just alternate between the colors. And none of these cups ever look the same. They always look different. I think that's why I like making them so much. But then I have a hard time because, you know, I like glitter. And it's hard for me not to cover everything in glitter. Blowing on it stops the ink from moving too. Stops it in its tracks, kind of. Let's do this color. I hope I'm in the frame. I can't see on my phone. So I think I've made 6 videos recently. I deleted every one of them. I was so awkward. So awkward. It was terrible. So I deleted that. What I have to stop doing is I have to make my cup and not ever watch the video again and just put it up. Because I could be rewatching one alone in the room, nobody around, and I just cringe the whole time. I know, I'm ridiculous. I think these colors are real, like, springy. Reminds me, isn't there like kind of like a Monet painting that's these colors or similar? I don't know. Kind of what it reminds me of though. Yeah, this is a really pretty pink. I think it's like, I can't see because I'm a mess. I think it says pink sherbet. The harder you blow on the ink when they're wet, it spreads it out more, and then you can get some neat effects with the colors mixing. When you pick your inks, just kind of be mindful of you know, what the two inks, the color that they may make. Shit. I don't have a lot of alcohol left, and I have some orders to do. It's really nothing fancy. Nothing fancy going on. I'll change the angle of the cup too when I blow in the ink. And my brush isn't soaked. Most of the time I'll dip it and then dab it on the paper towel to get some of it off. That's my dog. That's Sheldon. He barking in the backyard for something. He's always barking. kind of layer the color. Sorry if the video is boring. I found it best if I don't talk too much. And my kid told me to stop talking. I said if I wanted to talk, that I needed to do it live, not on a YouTube. I said, whatever. Getting there. I'm not sure if I want to touch that. I kind of like that. Using a little bit more pink in this one than the one I posted on Instagram. Which I have to tell you, I ruined that cup. I wanted glitter on it, so I put glitter on it. Just down the bottom, like a chunky. Ombre it up a little. And I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. So then I tried a little bit of a Milky Way over top, and I keep forgetting, I don't like Milky Way very much. It's just not something that I like and don't do. I only do one Milky Way cup, and it's an opal cup with kind of like a bride cup, and the Milky Way's just white, and then I use the micas. The people have different names for them. Ghost micas, the ones that you don't see the color unless you put it on like a black base, but you put it on the white or the opal base, it just kind of shimmers the colors. So I, with that and white, so it's a real subtle Milky Way effect, and I do like that, but I don't like to do the other ones. So that's how I ruined that cup. I was really sad too, because I really liked the ink. But it is what it is. It's in the strip pile. Do you guys all like the ink cups? Yeah, no? Show of hands. I love them. Fun to do. They're different. If you listen real close, you can hear my other dog howling. I don't know why. He's not outside. He's in the living room. There must be, I live across the street from a church, so there must be something going on over there. Sheldon's barking at him and being apparently as Hallie. My cup business is actually named after my dogs. Not Sheldon, obviously, but Aspen and Indy. Aspen is Aspen, and then Indy is actually Bean. Indy Blue is his official name, and I call him Bean. And they are the namesake of Aspen and Indy. The ink is acting weird here. We'll get it to look good because I don't think I shook the can of spray paint very well. It's real chalky in this one spot. What do you think? Is it coming out okay? If you guys try this and the watercolor marble one, I would love if you would share them on my Facebook group, the private group, VIP group, whatever you want to call it. It's Pixie Dust Glitter and Company. I'd love to see your cups. And I want to start doing some games and some contests and stuff. Get some more participation, and then we can do some stuff. Some more people, maybe do games. Some sort of scavenger hunt would be fun. I'm going to be playing with some glitter after this, some new glitter, some new secret glitter. It's going to be part of the first Pixie Dust Monthly, the Pixie Box. If you're interested in that, send me an email. And I'll get you on the email list. There's still, it's March, what is it, March 6th? There's still a few left for this one. So you can get in on it if you want. The colors are, oh, they're so pretty. I can't wait to ship them out. Have everybody see them. See if they love them as much as I do. But yeah, I'm going to be playing with a couple of those colors. I'm making a cup for somebody to give for his 50th birthday. But Ellen and I were mixing some glitter last night, drinking some beers, drinking glitter, drinking some beers, mixing some glitter. Some really pretty glitters. Anybody watch the what is it, The Outsider on HBO? I started it. I haven't finished it yet. I like to wait until there's like a bunch of episodes to watch at one time because I like to binge because I have the patience of a toddler and don't want to wait for the next episode to come out. So I think the series is done. Or close to being done. So I can watch some more of it. So I hope I've stayed in the frame most of the time and pretty much out of the frame when I'm blowing on the ink. That's pretty. Yeah, I didn't like that. What was it? The sandal? I didn't like that in this cup, so I'm going to cover it up a little bit. It was a little too, like, orangey for my taste. So when the ink, I splash the ink by accident over there, I'll just leave it because I like it. That's one of the places where the paint's a little chalky because I didn't do it right. I didn't shake it up enough. Dying for a cup of coffee. Getting thirsty. I would normally dump that out and get more new alcohol, but I need to conserve what I have because, you know, the Corona cooties. Corona cooties coming to a town near you. that's basically all you do. You know, and then I always fuss at them for way too long. I'm one of those people that has never learned the less is more technique. Yeah. Never fails. I always go one step too far. I'm not sure. I gotta dump this. Just touching up in these spots where I think it's just like too spread out. Too much of the same color or whatever. Whoops. Oops. I wonder if I have any gold leaf. How much you want to bet nobody makes it to the end of this video because it's too boring? I'm gonna look for something. I know I have it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just don't know where it was. Found it. My dog's howling again. Can you hear him? Even I'm getting bored. That's good enough because I want to move on and show you. But I would probably keep fussing with it because I do like this part. But I'm not happy with this part. And this is where I sprayed and the spray paint wasn't shaken enough. And it squirted out in this spot and it was chalky. I should have fixed it, but I didn't. But it is what it is. Okay. So, you can spray it. You can spray it if you want with a spray bottle with alcohol. I don't usually use a spray bottle because sometimes it comes out a little too, I don't know, kind of like symmetrical. I don't like the way that, look at me, I'm in a mess. I don't like the way it sprays out, so I'll take, and usually I have a bigger brush, and I'll just go like that. I tap it on. I think the pattern comes out a little bit more random that way. See, I love watching that. Isn't that neat? I think it looks better than spraying it. You can also, because it's a little brush, you can dot it too if you want a spot. Oh, that one's a little too big. Blow on it, make it stop running. And this is another thing, less is more. And I have trouble with that. I was never taught that. And if you get it too wet, too much alcohol, it messes up the whole thing. See, I keep going. I should stop. Right there. I missed. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully I don't mess the bottom up. Now, get my leaf. There's a reason that I didn't let it dry all the way. Let's see if I can find a spot. Okay, right there. Do you know how sometimes your alcohol gets a little bit sticky? That's where I put the leaf. You can put big chunks if you want. I prefer them a little bit smaller. Okay, see? Or no? If it's having trouble sticking, very little tiny bit, not too much, because you'll screw it all up. Ask me how I know. And that will make it a little bit sticky. Like that. won't come off my finger. But yeah, you go around and put on your foil where you want it. I got at AC Moore. I don't know if that's everywhere, but that's and they just went out of business. Sad day. Sad, sad day. It's like Michael's. Getting stuck to my fingers. But yeah, add your foil if you want to. You don't have to, of course. And then you're done. Spray it with a sealer if you want. I used to not spray any of my inks with a sealer, and then it was suggested to. I'm going to use the dirty alcohol. It was suggested to because the alcohol inks fade. So I've been using that. I think, what do I use? Triple thick or something? And it's worked really well. And but I never had any problems with fading before, but you know, I don't want to take that chance, so I've been sealing them. But yeah, it's pretty. Oh, you want to see the one that I ruined? Let me show you. It was a sad, sad day. And see, I put some glitter on the bottom, ombre it up a little bit. This foil, I used rose gold. I only have a tiny bit of it. I love it. And then I did the Milky Way. Well, I hated it and just kept putting heat on it. I may or may not have set this cup on fire. I'll never tell. And because I was gonna try and wipe it off or something. I don't know what I was trying to do. And yeah, so there's my ruined one. So hopefully this one will come out better. I'm not gonna put no Milky Way on it. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna go play with some new glitters. If you could like and subscribe, I would appreciate that. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. And visit our group on Facebook. Let me see what you did with this technique, and the other one, the watercolor marble, I would love to see. And yeah, have a good one. I'm going to go play with glitter. See ya.